It's April 7th, but it finally feels like spring for the first time. The sun's shining, the cherry blossoms are finally in bloom, and I thought for my second vlog, I'd like to do something a little different. Today I'm going to tell you about 5 of my favorite things right now. I'm Lauren Orsini, and you're watching my vlog, Otaku Journalist. Alright, favorite thing number 1. I'm gonna start with an anime I'm really liking right now. It's called Natsume's Book of Friends, or in Japanese, Natsume Yojincho, which I don't speak Japanese, but I'm guessing that means Natsume's Book of Friends. I recently wrote on my blog about why I just love this anime because it's kind of like the ultimate special snowflake fantasy. I mean, we all have times where we don't really get along with other people, or we miscommunicate, or we just have these misunderstandings, but it's not because we're special or anything, it's just because we're socially awkward sometimes. Everybody is. But with Natsume, he has these problems because he has this unique special talent. He can see these Japanese yokai, aka folklore monsters, that apparently inhabit every single part of our modern lives. So he's always seeing things where no one else can, and people are always calling him a liar when he's totally not. I think my favorite part of this show is the way that it deals with this mystical sci-fi fantasy aspect, basically that there's Japanese folklore monsters everywhere, and it treats them all like people. Natsume actually says at one point, he's like, I love yokai. They laugh, they cry, they love, they get in trouble, just like us. And I love that we're merging slice of life with something completely fantastic. Favorite thing number 2. I'm gonna talk about a manga I'm reading right now. Have you ever heard of Genshiken? Genshiken is kind of a Japanese shortened anagram for the Society for the Study of Modern Visual Culture. This anime/manga is all about an anime club in Japan. So these people kind of unite with one another and they talk about their favorite nerdy stuff. Right now, the newest part of this manga that's out is Genshiken's 2nd season. And that's what I'm reading. It's a college club, so a lot of people have graduated, they've moved on, and now it's this club full of fujoshi. It's a completely different audience. We had all male otaku before, all female otaku now. We're discovering a completely different side of the Japanese otaku experience. Basically, what it means to be a woman in Japan who's into anime and living the otaku lifestyle. Is it that different from the men's? Not that much. They're just as creepy sometimes, they're just as nerdy, and it's just really cool to see all the trouble they get into. You should check it out. Favorite thing right now, number 3. I'm gonna talk about a video game. Well, actually, a computer game. It's called Long Live the Queen, and it's an indie game made by Hanako Games. You play as Elodie, the Princess of Nova. You are a self-rescuing princess. Everyone in the world wants to kill you, and they want to become king or queen. But you're not going to let that happen, because you're going to learn things like falconry, ceramics, I mean, what are some of the more useless sounding things? Dressing with confidence, playing the violin. Did I say falconry yet? You never know what's going to save your butt. Any one of these skills could be it. Like, I was gonna fight this guy in a magic duel. So what do I need to know? I mean, you'd think I need to have magical powers, maybe running, fighting, climbing, stuff like that. No. I needed to know decorating, like making a room look nice, seriously. You just never know what's gonna save Elodie's life, and it's up to you to figure that out. Favorite thing number 4. This time it's a book. Have you ever heard of Jules Verne? He's that 19th century French author who's famous for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Journey to the Center of the Earth. But are these his best works? I say no. I just discovered his book, The Mysterious Island, and I think it's better than all his other books combined. Did 20,000 Leagues involve people shipwrecked from a hot air balloon, of all things, building an entire city from scratch? The hero of the book is an engineer. Instead of making the hero like this very brave guy or, I don't know, he makes him a scientist. He makes him a guy who can make things with his hands. Like, he knows how to make explosives out of basic minerals in order to, say, blow up a cave. He knows what kind of fertilizer to use to make corn grow. These are the kind of superpowers that are necessary on the mysterious island. And so it makes it, in some ways, Jules Verne's most realistic, most scientifically sound book. I'm getting to the part of the book where we find out that the island may be inhabited and our castaways might not be alone. I'm really excited to find out what happens next. Also, there's a character named Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar. I mean, that's pretty cool. Favorite thing number 5 right now. This one's a website. It's called tomato.ist. That's tomato.ist instead of .com. It is a Pomodoro technique site, and it's completely revolutionized my productivity as a writer. The way it works is you work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Work for 25 minutes, now you take a long break, a 15-minute break. And then you can start all over again. This is how I just was able to write my entire 4th ebook, you know, the one on effective interview techniques, in just, I started it on Tuesday, I ended it on Friday. It was just unbelievable. It has just made me such a more productive writer. If you're a journalist, if you're a fiction writer, if you're a non-fiction writer, if you got an essay to work on at school, I would really, really recommend doing Pomodoro. Especially if you've got a short attention span like I do. All you have to do is be like, okay, Lauren, I only gotta work for 25 minutes. Then I'm going on break. Well, that's my 5 favorite things right now. Thanks for watching my vlog. See you next time.